How to fix an anaerobic compost pile. Been using this bucket here, got all the holes in it, but it's just too heavy for me to pick up and roll around. And when you smell it, it smells real bad. It's because there's not enough air in it. So how do you fix an anaerobic compost pile? Well, first of all, an anaerobic compost pile, like you say, it's just not enough air in it. And if you just introduce some air to it, it'll be okay. But if you introduce air to it and you put it back into the same condition as it was, I mean, what caused it to go anaerobic in the first place? That's what you have to fix. If you don't fix that, then it doesn't really matter. So, what do? I found that if you can just take it, put some air in it, and then take it and I just spread it on top of the bed like that and let it air out some, it'll be just fine. If you just get a little bit more air in it, it'll be fine. And because that just smells bad. Now, whenever you're dealing with compost and you go back in the house, you definitely want to wash your hands, because that's just not good. I mean, that just looks like, I mean, it's just anaerobic, you know. It should not be like that. And that's why I'm gonna discontinue this unit here, this trash can compost. It's a good, nice little system if you keep it no more than about half full, and you can turn it about every other day. I just don't have the back strength to turn it. And so what we're going to do there is just air it out, and it'll be fine. Just air it out. And the main thing is I'm not going to put it back in here. We'll put it over here instead. It'll be better for it. And so there you go. So dealing with an anaerobic compost pile, you have to first figure out why it went anaerobic. And is there just need to be a change in environment? Like this container here is just there's not enough air getting in. There's not a way for me to get it. Maybe it would be better to drill bigger holes into it, or set it up on a gimbal where you can just turn it every day and never let it get more than about half full. Things like that. You could do that. But my solution is to get as much air into it as possible. Let it air out. Get some other kinds of microbes in it that are there in the soil there, and that'll be okay in a few days. It won't smell in a few days, because it'll just, like I say, it's just gonna air out. And so, but like I say, wash your hands and it'll be all right. So, also too, when I find that there's just no fishing worm, when I don't see any worms whatsoever, that lets you know that, well, okay, something's not right. This thing should be full of worms, and it's not, because they've long since skipped town. Which again, there's something wrong environmentally here. Which again, it's anaerobic. The worms don't want it like that. And so, what we're going to do is take all this out and let it air out, and that'll be fine. All right. I will talk to you guys later.